This speech is 5 to 7 minutes and is entitled 17 Things I've Missed About Park City. And please welcome John.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. It's my honor to deliver the first of what will probably be 150 speeches in this club this year. I was speaking to my ex-wife over the holidays, and on that same topic, she said she can't remember the 40th or 50th or 60th guy she's been with, but she remembers the first. So I feel very honored to have the chance to deliver the first speech of 2017. I've been out of town for 10 weeks, and I wanted to deliver 17 reasons as to why I've missed Park City in honor of the new year. But before I do, a quick comment about the passage of time. There are some of you in this room who were likely born before 1980, correct? Probably some of you born before 1970. And for those of us of a certain age, the year 2000 was such a magical number off in the distance. I remember being a kid, I think it might have been New Year's Eve 1968, and I was astounded at the fact that the year 2000 I would turn 40, both of which seemed incomprehensible at that time. How does a little kid even comprehend being 40 and the year 2000? But as all of us know, the calendar marches and starts to really rocket forward. And now 40 and 2000 are long in our rearview mirror. So anyway, 17 reasons why I've missed Park City over the last several months. Number one, skiing. One of my favorite things to do. I've been at it for more than 40 years, and it's great to be back here in such a wonderful environment. Number two, après skiing is one of my favorite things to do, and I've been telling Sue Ann for a long time I'm going to come visit her at Deer Valley in the après ski lounge, and this is the year that'll happen. Number three would be the fire pit. Fire pits are great, although in 80-degree Georgia weather, they're not as essential as they are here in the cold weather. Number four, to John's point, Sundance. I've never been here for Sundance. I started spending a lot of time in Park City in 1999, but I've never been in town for Sundance. And maybe my tune will change after this. The irony is I only go to maybe one movie a year in general. But my wife has arranged 5 or 7 movies, and she was out at 6 a.m. with some kind of local yokel discount thing. She got up at 6 a.m. to get in line the other day for additional movies. So anyway, I'm looking forward to see what it's all about. Number 5, crisp, dry weather. Where I live in Georgia, you change your shirt quite often, and I really enjoy the cool weather that we enjoy here. Snow-covered mountains, the vistas that we see all over town are important to me. My daughter. Many of you have met my daughter. She lives with me. And number 9 would be my other daughter. Some of you recall my other daughter, Kayla, was a plant at a meeting we did over at Red Rocks a year ago. I put her in the audience, and we created tension and discomfort. And tension and discomfort lends itself to drama. And drama is how you engage someone in a speech. That whole thing was extreme. For those of you who were there, it was very uncomfortable for about 90 seconds until we revealed that she was a plant in the audience, and then everyone, oh. So anyway, I miss my daughter Kayla. I miss my son-in-law Kevin, and I think the club misses Kevin today. He's oversleeping. I should have sent him a text when I left the house. I miss my other son-in-law-to-be, Jonathan. None of you have met him. I miss my various ski buddies that I didn't see when I was in Georgia, and also my various golf and bike buddies who also became ski buddies. I enjoy being in the West. Those of you who live out here full-time, you either do it because you love it or because you're a masochist, but I've spent most of my life in the East, and I prefer to be in the West. Another thing I love about being out here is the airport. I live in Savannah when I'm not here, which is a wonderful boutique airport, but you have to connect. As they say in the South, you might be going to heaven or hell, but you will connect through Atlanta. So it is great to be where you can fly nonstop to 40 or 50 destinations. Lastly, I miss my Toastmasters friends. It's great to be back here in this club and see so many friendly faces. So those are some of the reasons why I'm missing Park City, I want to give you a couple of reasons why I'm happy to take a break from Georgia. Those of us who are Toastmasters, we revel in appropriate speech, in accurate speech, in vernacular that gets to the point, and there are certain expressions down south that I'm happy to not have to hear for a few months. One of my favorite, or least favorite, is bless his heart. Around here, if you don't like someone, his name comes up, you go, oh, Bill's a jerk. Not this Bill, but just, John's a jerk. Well, not that John. That guy's a jerk. Or, I hope I don't have to see her for a while. But down south, when someone's name comes up, it's, oh, bless his heart. Around here, let's start with Fred. He's one of the most intelligent people in the room, or at least in that section of the room. Fred, give me a verb for what you do to a doorbell. How do you enact a doorbell?
Ring.
Yes. Excellent. Or, Toastmaster, when you want to make a room go from dark to light, you do what to the switch?
Turn it on.
Excellent. Down south, everything is mash. Mash the button. I don't like this channel. Mash the remote. It's enough to drive you insane or drive you to Utah. And finally, a nickname I hope I never have to hear again, Bubba. Now, I have many friends with nicknames. There's Coco, there's Rhino, there's Tricky Dick, but I have never had a friend named Bubba. And the Bubbas that I know are not car mechanics. They are surgeons and pilots. Even women. I have a friend who named his daughter. My daughter is Susanna. We call her Bubba. So that is another reason that I'm happy to be out of the South, and another reason that the yellow light is on, which also makes me happy, so I can conclude the first speech of 2017 in Park City Toastmasters. Thank you very much.